always staying busy, he's your league leader in receiving yards. It's the Titans and the Chiefs, and it's coming up next.
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store. It's going to be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Hello again, everybody, alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, we look... City, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And when you think of Patrick Mahomes, you start to think about all of his attributes, and you realize very quickly you can't just put him into one box. No matter how the game proceeds, no matter what is needed, he tends to have an answer for it and plays accordingly.
Right to the air is Mahomes. Over the middle and complete to Moore. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That was good for 26 and a first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well.
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Impressive individual effort there. No one was going to stop him around the edge.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And that's why if you play in a 4-3 base and you're a defensive end, that's why you get the big bucks. They count on you to do everything. Defend the run and, of course, get to the quarterback. And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And he will have a Chiefs first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To the right side, and he's got more complete. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. And again, it's Mahomes. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. Here's Mahomes to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Travis Kelce, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs are on the board first here this afternoon. Carlson's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So an 8-play drive covering 80 yards. And it culminates in a Travis Kelce touchdown. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely could go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in an age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 3 catches, 70 yards, and a touchdown.
Better tighten up the coverage if you expect to slow this guy down, because if he gets going, He'll eat you up.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Off play action. Fields firing quickly here, and that's complete. 7 yards there and a first down. The Titans had 10-3 on the year. They were losers their last time out. Trying to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 44-yard line. They'll try the wide side with Cook. The 20. 5. Touchdown, Titans. James Cook with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Titans are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
You're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. We'll get this up to about the 44. The numbers on the ground for Pacheco last week. 18 carries, 93 yards, and a score.
Has 9 rushing touchdowns on the season, so a lot of credit has to go to the rest of the offense because you know those big guys up front are doing work. But now, the goal is to get to 10. And don't for a second think that the defense doesn't know that. They'd like to do their best to keep him out of the end zone in this one.
Mahomes going to throw. Pass complete to Moore. A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a first down.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get advantage that way.
So a good spin move there before he's taken down. A nice little gain. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right, you're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Mahomes on the bootleg. That one caught by Rice. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Seven, our score after 1. Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession. 2nd down and a yard. As they've got it as we resume action. Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And Kelsey's going to have a Chiefs first down as he's down at the 17-yard line. This one good for a first down, and also that is catch number 90 for him now on the season. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Throw offside, completion to Rice. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up first and goal. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Carlson's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it was all capped by Patrick Mahomes using his legs to get in the end zone. Some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. And, Charles, no two ways around it. Anytime you get the current #1 and #2 seeds in the AFC playing each other this late in a season, it's a big game.
It is definitely a big game, and not just for seeding and placement and such, but for trying to establish yourself as a team to beat. You want everyone else in the league to look at you and say, boy, it's going to be tough to knock those guys off.
23 yards on the play. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Back to throw. Fields. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 18 more yards there and another first down. Fields. Quick hitter here, it's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down. A shotgun snap, Fields. Over the middle, he has Okonkwo. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 19. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Back to the ground, this time Cook. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Now, during that run, an injury here. We've got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. From a yard out. And the Titans are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. And Kansas City's offense now set, ready to go. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
The partner's a former defensive back. I'm not almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And it'll be Titan football. The offense set to get going. Justin Fields bringing him out at quarterback. 5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team, all right, the body types of the receivers are usually different. The way that they get open, different as well. Some of them use power to get open. Some of them use those head fakes and subtle moves. Some of them just use pure speed. And the really good ones, when they're established, they know how to push off at the end of a route, too.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence out there. Last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on the first 2 throws has them hovering up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. On first and 10, here's Mahomes. That'll be caught by Rice. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Now Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. A big play there just before halftime. 42 yards.
When they needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw complete there to Rice. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Now 2nd and 5. Throwing now is Mahomes. He'll drop this off to Pacheco. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. And Mahomes going to hustle him up to the line here. This will be caught just inside the 10. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And his kick here is good. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the fourth quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
final shot before the break. Fields. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll send you down to our... All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Titans getting set to go here to begin the third quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter. Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that. And they force another incompletion.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Caught that one from me there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the pass. More here in the second half.
Down the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it's 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 25-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. They go play action. Now Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Mahomes now to throw. This is caught. Well, the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC. He finds Moore in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 1-yard touchdown pass as his guys are able to extend their lead. Carlson's extra point up and good. His guys will take a 10-point lead. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was Sky Moore capping things off with a touchdown reception. And what could he possibly be thinking? He just took the fair catch at the 1-yard line. Major mistake. Tennessee offense set to go again. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. They start the drive with Cook. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Looks like another empty possession offensively, and you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
If there's one thing they aren't lacking in, it's confidence. They took a big and maybe unnecessary risk going for that 4th down. He put them on his shoulders, though, and paid off the big-time gamble.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Now Fields. Fields hit and the ball is loose. Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points, but the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead
and pressure gets to him again. Credit for that sack goes to Cameron Thomas. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. This will be fielded at the 17. It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Patrick Mahomes on his way out for their next drive. And the numbers for the last drive, and he was perfect, which maybe isn't surprising because he has not missed a pass in this game yet.
And it lets you know just how precise things have to be for a quarterback to be perfect because that means the line's blocking really well. No one's dropping any of the passes thrown to them. And the quarterback is accurate. It's almost like a pitcher throwing a no-hitter in a perfect game, isn't it? He's the principal guy, but he needs a lot of help.
Time to find out if he can keep that perfect game going here, partner. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. He gets it to Burks again. Still going. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. 2nd and 6. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. They'll send a tight end in motion right. A run by Pacheco on 2nd down. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Flushed it, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Harold Landry, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it, and they do so right there.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Here's Fields now on 2nd down. And complete right side to Cook. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Give to Cook out of the gun. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 88 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. Throw to the right, caught by Okakwo. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. And now some disagreement down on that sideline. The red flag. So the decision to throw out that challenge flag, a good one, as they'll get credited with a completion. On 1st down, Fields. And pass caught, it's Williams. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score, because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. James Cook with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Now they'll empty out the backfield. Fields trying to throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must. There he goes, right side. And he gets it down to the 32. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Or even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now, because he has been terrific in a dual threat role. Really chewing up yardage and getting the points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
Over the middle into the hands of Burks. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. So from the 26-yard line, here's a 2nd and 4. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
On second down, here's Mahomes. And that is caught for a touchdown, Kansas City. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Chiefs are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Carlson's extra point up and good, and a lead now up to 14. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Now a first down throw, Fields. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. So the completion good for 7 there, and that'll make it second down. On the option left is Fields. A gain of 8 on the keeper, and a first down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On first down, it's Fields. That's complete downfield to Okonkwo. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 23 yards, the final tally. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 46. And the Chiefs are going to get it. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12.
You can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opponent.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Titans. Chig Okonkwo, 58 yards. And the Titans have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game here in the fourth quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or you try to bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at the earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
Mahomes now on first down. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. Big strides, look at him go. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelsey, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Chiefs extend this fourth quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Trip. personal foul. That only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
So now the Titans down by 2 touchdowns. 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go. They have 2 timeouts and a 2-minute warning to work with, but they also need 2 scores. They've got to go quick. In motion, the tight end. Fields on first down. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. Here comes second down. Looking to throw on second down. Fields. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. And this defense knows that all too well.
Now on third and long, they look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Once more, it's Pacheco. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Throwing now is Mahomes. He finds Moore in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Titans set and ready to go on offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can...
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Look at the big fella go. Touchdown, Titans. Chigakakwo with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Titans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 4. Down 2 scores, out of timeouts, a must recover if they're going to have any shot. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. 2nd and 11.